Hundreds of men and women have been working on the new Bay Bridge. At one time or another, they've been under the watchful eye of Safety Inspector Fernando Leon. He makes sure they're following all safety rules, and in many cases, he's the person who taught them how to work without fear at heights many of us would consider terrifying.
My name is Fernando Leon. I'm originally from Colombia, South America. We're gonna get out here and we're gonna climb this up this way.
These are recent students. This is his classroom, the real-life test that comes after hours of textbook training on terra firma. The classroom final is literally on the silver gray cable that daily carries the weight of 280,000 drivers. And on this day, half a dozen nervous but safely tethered pedestrians.
I'm a civil engineer for the Department of Transportation, and my job is in construction right now as a construction safety inspector. And I was the toll bridge construction safety officer for the construction of all the bridges in the Bay Area. I'm gonna bring it 2 or 3 at a time because this thing is only good for 6 people and we already have 2 up there. So it's actually a tug of war in your mind, and that's what I tell people. You have to think positive and know the equipment and know what you're doing right and know what's safe and what's not, and then don't let your mind get overcome by fear, because fear makes us act differently. So follow this guy. As soon as you get up, you hook up to the side cable, okay?
Okay, the side cable, which side's it on?
So this side? You can see it right there.
All right.
So you can free climb, you can put that anywhere you want right now. I have trained hundreds of people. I train different classes. In fall protection, I must have trained perhaps 700 people, maybe 800 people. The great thing about this climbing business, not one person has fallen in my class. My record is clean, 0 accidents. Anybody can freeze at any time because, like I said, it's a matter of mind over matter. And sometimes the mind takes over and fear takes over and won't let you act. So that's when you freeze and you are not able to move. Yeah. Usually we just distract them from that set of mind. We talk about different things, family, movies, whatever. You just distract the mind, get them away from that fear that they have at the moment. If you feel uncomfortable at any time, then all right, go back, okay? As they start moving about, then become more confident, and then they realize they can do it. It's just in their heads, actually.
The training can take place on any one of 7 state-owned bridges in Northern California. But in recent years, construction of the new Bay Bridge has kept him very busy. The fact is, most high-altitude work in California is happening now on this bridge. Scores of workers, both Caltrans employees and contractors, are his everyday concern.
I would describe my job as, I would say I'm a guardian angel for Caltrans. Part of my job is to ensure that they get home in one piece. And in order to do that, then we follow certain rules that need to be followed in order to accomplish those purposes, to get back home in one piece. Wait for me right here.
Okay.
Theory can teach the mind, but only real-life experience can train the stomach. It's those safety rules that made it possible for even the seemingly fearless Fernando Leon to climb to the top of his world. The man who teaches how to control fear grew up very much afraid of heights.
It's a little traumatic experience for the first comers. The best I can do is relate to them because I was afraid of climbing myself and I ended up being the trainer.
Well, at least we got to practice the important part, which is hooking up and hooking on.
I used to, before Caltrans, I used to work for Chevron at the Richmond refinery as an operator. And then before that, I worked for PG&E in the electric department, and I took a lineman's climbing class.
Fernando Leon has worked for Caltrans 33 years and has 4 grown kids. And if that makes you wonder how old this climbing wonder is, here's the answer.
I'm 60 years old.
And with no plans to climb down anytime soon.
I love it. I love it. I like it so much, and if they didn't pay me, I probably still would do it, but this is a secret.
One personal secret, along with perhaps one other secret for first-timers, that even after safety training, in every first climb, there is a leap of faith and a dash of humor.
I think climbing the ladder is worse than climbing a cable.
That's what everybody says, but I don't even mention that because if I tell them about the ladder, they'll never come up.
Yeah.
Fernando Leon, veteran Caltrans safety inspector and tamer of fear.